Welcome back to our series on CPT Modifier. If you are new to my channel, welcome to MedCode Insight. Hi, I am Nishaba, a certified medical coder. In our previous video, we covered some important modifiers and their functions. Today, we will delve even deeper into this topic, exploring additional modifiers that are commonly used in medical coding. Let's jump right in. Modifier 52. Modifier 52 is used in CPT coding system to denote a reduced service. It indicates that a service or procedure was partially reduced or discontinued. If a provider plans or expects a reduction in the service or electively cancel the procedure prior to completion, we should append modifier 52. An example of modifier 52 is for an incomplete colonoscopy with full preparation for a colonoscopy, use a colonoscopy code with the modifier 52. Common keywords used in the procedure for the use of modifier 52 are partially, to be reduced, part of the procedure not completed. Modifier 53. Modifier 53 is used in the CPT coding system to indicate that a procedure or service was discontinued after the induction of anesthesia or after the procedure was started but before completion due to extenuating circumstances or those that threaten the well-being of the patient or provider was unable to complete it due to the factor beyond their control. Modifier 53 allows for appropriate reimbursement for the portion of the service that was provided. Let's take an example. A patient who is having a surgical procedure and after the administration of general anesthesia exhibit unstable vital signs. At the recommendation of the anesthesiologist, the surgeon decided to terminate the procedure. The common keywords used in the procedure for the using of modifier 53 are procedure stopped before completion, aborted the procedure. Modifier 54. Modifier 54 is used in the CPT coding system to indicate that the surgical care portion of the procedure was performed by one physician and the postoperative management was performed by another physician. It allows for appropriate reimbursement to each physician for their respective services. Let's take an example. Dr. Ross performed osteotomy on the shaft of Jack's femur. As an expert in this procedure, he was brought in to perform the surgery only and will not be involved in any preoperative or postoperative care of the patient. In this scenario, the code will be along with modifier 54. Common keywords used in the procedure to apply modifier 54 are only performed the surgical procedure, no preoperative, postoperative management. Modifier 55. Modifier 55 is used in the CPT coding system to indicate that a physician or surgeon provided only the postoperative management for a surgical procedure. This means that the physician did not perform the surgical procedure itself, but provided the care and management of the patient following the surgery. Modifier 55 allows for appropriate reimbursement for the postoperative care services provided by the physician. Let's take an example. An emergency department physician may reduce a fracture and place a cast. The patient later follow up with their family physician. The family physician will report the same code but with modifier 55 appended. Common keywords used in the procedure to use the modifier 55 are postoperative follow-up only, postoperative care turned over to, transfer of care, etc. Modifier 56. Modifier 56 is used in the CPT coding system to indicate that a physician or qualified healthcare professional provided the pre-operative management only for a surgical procedure. This means that the physician evaluated the patient prior to surgery, determined the need for the procedure, or managed the patient care leading up to the surgery, but did not perform the surgical procedure itself. Modifier 56 allow for appropriate reimbursement for the preoperative management services provided by the physician. When one physician performed the preoperative care and evolution, and another physician performed the surgical procedure, the preoperative component may be identified by adding the modifier 56 to the usual procedure number. The common keywords used in the procedure to add modifier 56 are preoperative evolution only, covering for surgeon. Modifier 57. Modifier 57 is used in the CPT coding system to indicate that an evolution and management service resulted in the decision to perform a major surgical procedure. It indicates that the evolution and management service was significant as separately identifiable from the decision to perform the surgery. It allows for appropriate reimbursement for both evolution and management service and the subsequent surgical procedure. Let's take an example. Physician examines the patient in the emergency department and makes a decision to admit the patient and perform appendectomy on the same day. First code will be evolution and management code along with 57 modifier, and second code will be the surgical code. The common keywords used in the procedure to apply modifier 57 are decision to perform surgery, will need to go to the operating room. Now it's time for our question and answer session. So let's get started.